Hello, I'm Tim Lito with Mark Shire. Welcome to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial football. Welcome back, Mark.
It's good to be back, but you know, I still think I'm in Greece. It's freezing right now, and I don't have a jacket or anything, but Greece was fantastic, but I missed AB football.
That's great. Well, you know, that's how good AB football is if you still miss it when you're in the beautiful Greek Isles. But, we got a game to play today. Taking on the Barnstable Red Raiders. Took it to the Colonials last year, but it's a whole new year. And, while you were at the beach, Will stepped in, and we held the fort here, and it was a great game as we just had a real balanced attack against the at Reading. And so we're 2-0. Barnstable's 1-1, and we're in the top 20.
I know, that's amazing. And I want to tell you, Will Henry did a fantastic job of color. I got to watch a lot of the game when I got back from Greece, and I want to tell you, I felt like Wally Pipp. I felt like Wally Pipp watching Lou Gehrig do his first game, and I'm just glad that you invited me back here.
No, it was great. We really appreciate Will stepping in, and just a lot of good information along the way. We had fun, but it's great to have you back. We missed you,
Thanks.
Both Will and I and the whole crew. But anyhow, we got Barnstable here. We're at Leary Field. Barnstable's 1-1, still very dangerous. Same quarterback that beat us last year is back again, Matt Pietrkuski, and I'm looking forward to this game. We're in the top 20. We've got to stay in the 20. This is a big game, another game of respect. So with that, we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. After a solid win against Chelmsford, I said last week that, hey, the key to last week was, can we play another step up in competition? And AB answered really just tremendously with a great game against Reading. So, Mark, what do you think about Barnstable?
I think Barnstable is a really dangerous team. I mean, this team went 3-8 last year, but they've improved significantly. And just to give you an example, Barnstable's opening game this year was against Dennis Yarmouth, the Division II Super Bowl champions, who were looking for their 17th consecutive win, and Barnstable just took it to them 120-13. Barnstable's an incredible quarterback, Matt Pietrkuski, all-star quarterback, senior year. Last year, he completed 196 out of 326 passes. That's over a 60% average, and that for a high school quarterback, that is just amazing. One game he threw for 426 yards and 7 touchdowns, and like you said, we saw him last year. He is the real deal. and he's got a great receiver in Connor Baldassaro, number 15. Baldassaro already has 4 touchdown receptions, and this is a very dynamic offense. Last week they ran into a very good Braintree team. Braintree is rated number 14 right now in the state. They lost 47-27. They are vulnerable to the rush, and that's where I think Finn Murray, I'm expecting Finn to go over 100 yards again. He went for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns, including that incredible run of his. He just made it to the end zone, but it was just incredible. But Barnstable is very, very tough, I think. Yeah, and they've got some big guys up front. That
front line at Barnstable, weighs more than my wife's Suburban. I tell you, it's a big offensive line. So this should be interesting, though. I like the way the progression is going in this early season for the Colonials in terms of tests. Come out against Chelmsford, they're always tough, but we seem to really control that game. Last week, you looked at Reading. Big, sturdy team. You look at it, this team now, they got a lot of skill at quarterback, like you said. You get the big offensive line. This should be interesting.
Yeah, and really, Finn Murray has really found some great targets. I can't say enough about Stan Bernard. Stan Bernard, that catch after the play was called back and he got a touchdown, that catch was just an incredible catch. And Stan, like you said, he is now can be a slot receiver. He can beat you outside. You've got Vic Otero. You've got a lot of threats here, and really for the running game, we're talking about Hollister Stein. He's a given, but T.J. Barty has just done an incredible job. Andrew Fleming, and also watch Pat Cronowet as a lead blocker. When Finn takes off, I mean he has made some pretty good hits.
Yeah, it's great. I love a fast, quick AB team with some strength up front. That's what we have this year. So what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back to ActonTV Sports presentation of Colonials football. Today's game has been brought to you by Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Medical Aesthetics, TC Landos, Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, Acton Pharmacy. National Aviation Academy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Acton Boxborough against Barnstable on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. A little cool, maybe 65, 66 degrees. It's a 1 o'clock daytime game. Barnstable makes the trek up to Leary Field as payback for our trek down there. And here we go. Ethan Logue with a short kick.
That's Baldessaro.
Baldessaro takes the ball. He's got an outside lane and taken down with a nice tackle at the 32. See where they spot that. Made us 34. Sean Kelly with the tackle.
All right, let's see if they come out throwing, Tim. It's a very dynamic offense with a big line. Offense has never been an issue with these guys. It's really defense that's the question.
All right, they run a fly.
All right.
Arrow on the outside, and again, AB is, I think they're 4-0 on flies to the outside of this team this year. It's great to see how we have really done nicely.
A lot of hurry up with both these teams.
They fake the fly to the other way and go dive
All
in
right,
the middle and all covered up.
That's a line play. Andrew Fleming in there, number 54.
Tackled by Alex Barrett, number 9, and number 54.
Alex Barrett in on that too.
No game. 3rd and 14.
Bring up third down, about 14.
Okay, then you got Noah Sweeney there. I'll tell you, he was so good last week. We'll call it Sweeney Island.
And they have been 1-on-1.
Yeah, they get Baldessaro running away from Sweeney here.
Play action. Peter Kuski looking, and it's
almost
sacked. His arm was in motion there.
Great pressure.
Peter Kuski's pass deflected, number 54.
All right, Andrew Fleming coming in on that. And you were just waiting to see if he would get to him. And
you see Andrew Fleming on that play, Mark, reach for the ball as opposed to take the quarterback down. That was a heads-up play there.
Exactly, that was perfect. Good defensive stand here.
All right, end-over-end kick, short. Fair catch called by Vic Otero. The ball's loose, and it looks like he recovered it.
Nice job by Vic.
He had to take a belly whopping from number 77 there. Joseph
Those are the big guys, man. I'll tell you, it's like James Earl Jones for Arby's saying we got the beef.
It says in the program this kid's 205. There's no way.
Yeah. Add about 50 pounds to that. We got the beef. This reminds me of an old Chelmsford team, Tim. I mean, that's how big they are.
Yeah, no kidding. It's and he's playing left end now. That same. He's captain there. All right, Finn Murray. And nice up the middle play for about 4 or 5 yards. Alex Barat, in last week's game, Mark, while you were sunning, here's the replay here. Barat really started to come into his own as a dependable running back.
I did see some of those plays, and they started with Barat because Finn Murray ran so much. Oh, a little timing problem there. But they're expecting it to go to Murray, so they went to Barat in the first play and got good yardage.
All right. Notice that that ball was thrown before Bernard makes the cut. All right, this time again, Barat gets some room. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it'll be brought back.
But I'll tell you, Barat's got great acceleration. That first step.
Brought on the carry, but there are flags on the play.
We got a personal foul against AB. That looks like a chop block. And this is going to put AB in some serious territory here with looks like a third down and somewhere around 3rd and 20 here.
All right. Trips to the left. Finn looks over, looks back. He's looking. Got a little bit of room on the outside. He's under pressure. He throws the ball out of bounds.
All right, smart play, because that would have been about a 10-yard loss. Got a lot of wind here today. The wind is variable. Sometimes that flag isn't moving that much, and sometimes it's just straight out. So could affect the passing game for both teams today, and could affect certainly the punting game.
A chop block call, Mark. As you remember, when we played Chelmsford that first week, quite a few calls, on that penalty. So it looks like the MIAA is coming down hard on that rule. Good kick.
Oh, great kick, great kick.
Baldessaro takes it up now, and he is well covered on the 20. It's a great play by
once
the
again,
Colonials.
really, really good coverage.
Tackle by number 8, Nate Sullivan.
And Nate Sullivan and Dylan Gambone on the stop, but good coverage by AB. And we've got a penalty against Barnstable, so they're going to be starting deep in their own territory.
Yeah, another point about that play, if we had a replay, but you see AB breaking down nicely and covering their lanes on special teams. Just a much more disciplined team than in recent memory, the way I see this team execute. All right. Sweeney on Baldessaro all alone on that outside. He got a little bit of safety help rotating over. That's a lot of respect there. And a nice quick pass.
Well, we got a ball on the ground here.
About a 7-8 yard gain.
Yeah, but you see how precise that play was, the way they set it up. If we could see the replay, take a look at that. Very precise.
Yeah, when he's warming up, you just see the ball come out of his hands. Peter Kuski's very, very strong arm. All right, they run the dive, fake the fly, and AB covers it up.
I'll tell you, great line play. Nick Pacillo, he's really stabilized this line between Pacillo and Fleming. It's a great linebacking core.
Yeah, it's nice to see the contain unit not even have to go up on the play. They're sitting back 5 yards after the play's done, watching. All right, dive again after the...
They're going to stop him. They're going to stop him. Great defensive stand once again by AB. And I think Alex Burrowett was in on that. Let's take a look and see what we have. We got Pacillo really coming in and making the stop. And about 3 AB players came in to just seal the deal. And now it's got a punt again. And now that breeze is really freshening, Tim. So I expect maybe about a 20-yard punt here.
Yeah, and
we could have great field position.
Carroll's going to have to watch this ball move in the wind, end over end, and it's going to roll.
Oh, my goodness.
All the way to the 42-yard line. It'll be down 1st and 10 for the Colonials.
Well, that was really a smart move on the part of the punter for Barnstable, because if you try to get that punt high and get some hang time, it's going to come right back over your head. So you got to keep it low in the wind, and you got a good roll on it. So we start on the 42-yard line. Still very good field position. You were talking about Finn Murray's vision, and I watched part of that game last week, and I just couldn't believe just how intuitive he is.
All right, here he is with the keeper, and this time Barnstable keying on Finn Murray, I'm sure from last week's game film.
Finn Murray on your keeper,
all over.
Number 72. Osman Rodriguez.
Okay, really no gain on that play at all.
77.
Well, this is going to open other stuff up, though.
They bring about 6.
Oh, a great defensive play there by number 8. That is Nicholas Wilson, who also is a second-string quarterback for Barnstable.
Here's the replay here.
Look at that. That was a great pass and a great breakup, as Whitman was right there to collect the ball. And now it's 3rd and long.
All right, Finn looking, and it's complete to Vic Otero. Gets about 6 back.
Yeah. All right, punting situation for AB, but once again, I think they're gonna put Barnstable deep in their territory.
They're going for it.
Oh, take a look at this. I don't know if it's going to be a quick kick. Okay, all right. Let's see if it's...
That should be a first down if it's
well,
on
let's see.
Barnstable.
It might be illegal motion on the part of AB. I think they might have moved. Yep. No!
There you go, first down.
Okay, that's... You know what that is? That's a Tom Brady special. And I think that should be enough for the first down.
By my calculation, I'm carrying the 1 there. That's going to be first down by
about a half a yard, yeah. But I mean, Tom Brady has done that probably 500 times over his career.
There it is. You know, Barnstable with that long ride up here, they're awful jumpy today, you know.
I'll tell you, it's better to be playing here than down in Barnstable. Last year was a tough game. Tough game and a tough ride.
All right, the pitch, and whoa, that ball looked like it was up a little bit there, and it might be free. He raised his ball up and no. Okay.
AB ball, yeah.
We're fortunate to have that back.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Here's the replay. Watch this. Looked like he was trying to reach for some extra yards.
Yeah. Yeah, not a good. He looked like he was just trying to get it over the goal line there.
Very lucky. All right. 2nd and 13. Little screen play there, Barat, and the ball is incomplete.
No, I think that's an incomplete pass, yeah. I'll tell you, both defenses are really going after it today. Got 3:41 to go in the first quarter, and very little offense has been generated by either team.
And you noted last week, you know, defense was Barnstable's weak spot, so they must have made some changes here, or...
Well, they also played against probably the best back in the state, who scorched them for 248 yards.
Finn looking in the slant, and what a great!
That's not a first down, though. Not a first down, but a great catch to hang on to that. Whoa. All right.
Here's the replay. Watch this.
Take a look at Nick here. Take a look at, it's a frozen rope to Nick, and he got whacked.
Nick Priscillo is just on a knee here, just gathering himself as he took a heck of a hit.
That was a wicked hit that he took. I mean, I'm just impressed that he was able to hang on to the ball.
And I don't think it was a shot to the head. Here's the see. I think he just got hit, you know, on the pads here. If you look at the replay one more time. So hopefully it's you know, the wind knocked out of him. All right, 4th down.
All right, we've got a timeout, Barnstable. Do you want to take a look, if we can, at maybe the top 20 here? Oh my God! Look at that! Do you notice number 20? This is, I think, the first time in about 7 years, Tim, that AB has made it to the top 20. And I listened to you talk about it last week's game. You said that if they beat Reading, there's a good chance that they could make it into the top 20, and you were a Nostradamus.
That's a really great achievement for this club. There you go, the Bernard, he's got it. On the outside, again, that timing, he throws the ball before Bernard cuts. That's a real great play. Here's the replay here. Watch this to get a shot at Bernard's pattern.
Okay, and Tim, this is the last thing that they would expect on fourth and 1.5. And a very gutsy play on the part of AB.
It is, but you know, Bass has been calling those plays all season, so it's gutsy because of the history. There's Vic Otero, he's got some room, and a nice sidestep, covers the ball inside the 20 to the 17-yard line.
Vic Otero has been doing that all season long. Just such a weapon.
Good enough for another AB. First down.
But you can see the hurry up here. And this wears the defense down. And they're in rhythm right now.
Well, nice cut, turn, twist.
Wow.
And it looks like
about a 1 yard, what a great 1 yard gain.
Right. Here's the replay here.
Good for a gain of about 2 yards, 1 yard. Close to Barnstable.
There we go. We're going live again here.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Single high safety. Finn got to get some room here. Throws the ball complete. Oh, Vic Otero with a tightrope. Look at those quick feet.
He's out of bounds. They're calling him out of bounds on the 5-yard line. But I want to tell you, that was Rudolph Nureyev tight-roping there.
Here's the replay. I want to
look at
this shot of the sideline.
He just had that 1 foot out of bounds, but he just did a pirouette. Look at that! Look at that!
Oh.
That's where that foot came out of bounds. But look at that play! Yes.
On the first part, which was just unhuman.
He should take up ballet dancing as a little side business there. That's beautiful.
All right, Barnstable rushing 4. Whoa, big return for what? And there's a great run up the field for a touchdown. Watch this replay. Great balance and vision. Different style running game this year for AB than past. Here's the play. Watch this.
Look at this. He gets hit, but bad tackling. That was really bad tackling on the part of Barnstable. And then once he broke that tackle, it was wide open for the touchdown. And this is a huge statement in this game, Tim, to get that first score. Because this is Barnstable is a team that really faded last week against Braintree, and they've made that long trip up here. And if we can keep their defense on the field,
it's up and good, and it's 7-0. I agree. This is legit competition. The 1-1 record doesn't say really anything. This is
they played
big time.
They played 2 teams in the top 20, and they're 1-1.
What I like about this play, Mark, is you see the patience in the run. Even though I agree with you, it's a bad tackle, but when you ran the wing T, it was basically much of it was full speed into the hole and break out. The way the running works now is you really got to let the blocks develop a little bit. A lot of the handoffs are behind the line. Let them read the block and then find a seam. It's almost like the stretch, old Redskins stretch play stuff and so on. It's a different running game. I really like the way.
It really is, and it does rely on the team speed right now. And we have more team speed than I've seen in many, many years.
Let's see what Finn can do with his kickoff with the wind at his back. And gets a good float to about the 6-yard line. And, all right. AB.
Yeah, that's Nicholas Wilson, I think, the guy who made that nice breakup on that pass, backup quarterback.
Kid's got some speed. You see him striding there.
Return. Nate Sullivan for AB.
You look at the size of that line, and then you realize just because they're so big doesn't mean, you know, a lot of people equate huge linemen with good linemen, and it doesn't always work out that way.
Wow, you know. And good coverage. AB rushing 3 against that big. So we're running a 3-5.
Junior Brian Freet on that. He's only 5'7".
If you look at on that play, Mark, Andrew Fleming at the right end. If you see the replay, I don't know if you'll see it, but he slants left hard at the start of that play.
Oh, there's something. Yeah, I think that's illegal procedure. That's going to be 5 yards. And you can tell there's a little frustration there. I noticed a little frustration on the part of Peter Kuski.
You see Barnstable fans here, all, you know, much in red and black. So, you know, it's cool to see the fans come up in their colors and, you know, follow their team such a long distance. All right, 2nd and maybe 13. All right, little nice tackle.
You know, once again,
pass, good coverage.
That's Matt Fredo on the reception, captain. There are 3 captains by the name of Matt here, so we're going to get confused. You got Matt Fredo, Matt Turner, who's also a tight end, and Matt Peter Kuski. Well, once again, great. It's the end of the first quarter, but absolutely great pursuit on the part of AB. They're just really on the spot. I mean, that's a nice pass, very precise, but the pursuit has been fantastic.
It's just such a disciplined team this year. And, you know, the other side of that coin, Mark, is when we've had plays where you have like Noah Sweeney and is, you know, just all isolated on the, you know, top talent, like he will be today against Baldessaro. The way we're lining up, it looks like. And so now you have to really depend on just his sheer athleticism covering a very skilled receiver going downfield, and we're making those plays as well. So.
Well, and also I think Noah Sweeney is learning how to become a football player. I mean, you know, there's a learning curve, and it seems like every week he's getting better, and he takes that sub 11-second 100-meter speed, and that can make up for a lot of errors too.
Absolutely.
That makeup speed.
Peter Kuski with the rollout pass, and it looks like it's complete on the 40.
They're saying Pasillo is saying
Turner.
Incomplete. He's
number 6.
He's trying to referee that. Yeah.
1 yard short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1.
4th and 1.
4th, yeah.
Barnstable going
They're
for it.
trying to do the same thing. They're trying to get AB to go offsides. And I don't know if they're going to even hike the ball here. Let's see. No, they are.
And
that's it.
Little option
play.
play.
Yes, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Both sides of the ball. All right.
This is the replay I want to see.
Take a look at this.
Little read option, and we slow him down in the backfield. He tucks it in.
Look at Barrowett.
Turnover and downs for AB.
And I'll tell you, we have to give a real assist to Darren Stanton on that, number 53, who really slowed Perikuski down.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, great field position.
I like the
36-yard line.
I like the way Barrowett plays. It's very efficient. Every step counts with that kid, the way he plays.
I'm expecting a Finn Murray keeper on this one.
There you go. There you go. And wow.
Well,
big key on him.
Yeah.
looks like, my sense is the Barnstable game plan is take away the Finn Murray run and let us beat them with everything else.
And we can do that because we have so many other weapons.
All right, pass is complete to Vic Otero, does his dance, down the sideline, no out of bounds flags, and that's 6 for AB.
And what can you say? I mean, he does have the moves of a Baryshnikov, of Nuriev.
I think I'm
Look at this,
suggesting
look at
the
this
following
footwork.
nickname, Vic Do-si-do Otero.
I love it. Do-si-do Otero. I love it. He just made himself free and came down the sidelines with that great speed.
Oh, that must be so frustrating. The Barnstable coaches, they had that play well defended. It was a good throw, and the catch should have been a 5-6 yard gain.
Fact is that 3 guys couldn't tackle him in a phone booth.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Kick is up, and it's
all right, it's good.
Need a little afterburner there, but we got it across. 14-0 with 9:25 to go in the first half. Here's the replay again here.
Look at this. Look at this footwork. Take a look at this. He's got it. He stops. He jukes. What he did, he just went right around him. It's almost like one guy screened the other. And that's what happened. One of the defenders, he got one of the defenders to screen the other defender, and then was able to go around him and go right down the sidelines.
Got a divine pick there. But the other thing about that move is once you stop and go inside, it's like a 2% probability the runner's going to go back outside down the line. It's just usually wouldn't happen. It's just you don't see it,
No,
and he did
great.
that very unusual move where he went in and out.
And that is Vic's 3rd touchdown reception of the season. Really talented player.
Back deep for Barnstable, Balsaro. And already kicked.
All right. Good long kick. Baldessaro drops the ball, picks it up on his own 8, and tackled at the 25.
Balsaro. Return.
Okay, Anthony Pittarino with a really good start. Lots of times, the old cliche is that if the returner bobbles the ball a little bit, everyone is messed up in their lanes and all the rhythm and ends, and you can get very long returns. Pittarino just stayed in his lane, made a very, very nice stop on that.
All right, 1st and 10 on the, looks like the 26. Up the middle goes Barnstable, this time better.
Good run, good run. Yep.
Solid 8-9 yards.
And number 23, Jordan Pelletier, running back, who
Number 72.
he's hurting a little bit. I think he's coming out here. I don't know exactly what happened to him, but let's take a look at this.
It'd be interesting to see if if Barnstable changed their blocking scheme, because that was the best push they've had all day.
Yeah, it looked like he had some knee problem there.
Can't quite see that.
Yeah, he was holding his knee. Well, we spoke with Jake Durkin's mom, and Jake had surgery on September 12th. A year ago, he had surgery on September 11th, missed the whole season. But she's hoping that he's going to be back in 4 to 6 weeks for the playoffs, and it's just a tough break for a great kid and a great football player.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that we get plenty of second half action from a great kid who can really contribute to the team as well. Looks like number 23.
Yeah, he's walking now.
Brian Frey, I believe, getting off the field.
He looks a lot better. All right, it's 2nd and short right now.
That sets up the play action for Peter Kuski with that nice dive run there. And they get the first down with, is that Losang Tamang with the carry, I believe.
Yeah, and Alex Barrowett is just all over the field.
Good for a first down.
Is that their first down? I think that's their
That might be
first one, yeah.
I think you're right. A little quick out. And
great
well
pursuit.
covered.
Look at that, I'll tell you.
You see
They had 5 or
Patrick
6.
Cronowit at the end with the cleanup tackle.
Yeah, Cronowit just did the pancake move there at the end. You had a couple of guys, and Cronowit just comes in and just knocks him right out of bounds.
That's the right, technique-wise, you don't headhunt, you just get down, good, solid technique, pop him out of bounds, make sure there's no additional yardage gain. That's a great play there as a cleanup play, just. All right, Peter Kuski rolls out, and he's going to scramble. He's got some room.
And once again, Barrowett on the play. It doesn't look to me like he's a runner. I mean, he got free, but he doesn't look like a running quarterback. He looks more like a drop back quarterback.
Right.
Big third down play here.
3 to 4 yards, maybe a long 3. All right, with the keeper again, Peter Kuski. Looks like he's got a first down.
Oh, just made it too. And they move the chains, their second first down. So they're developing a little rhythm right now.
It's like a wildcat power play there, if you will, the way it looked. I agree, not a runner. AB's not as concerned with him, clearly, the way we're defending it. All right, little slant over the middle, a good play.
That's where they make their money. That's where Peter Kuski had 426 yards in one game and threw for 7 touchdowns. That's their play. The slant is where they make their living, but hasn't worked out so far today.
All right, dive up the middle, a little delay, and looks like a goal line play, but gets about 3.5 yards.
That's Losang Tamang again. And once again, these runners are small guys. A lot of their runners are 5'7". Brian Free is 5'7". Tamang is 5'7". Small guys. They have running back by committee, Tim.
Playing a totally different defense, AB is, than last week. We're playing a double safety here, and that looks like that's a timeout. Barnstable.
Yeah, I got to tell you that Reading came back and defeated a strong Lexington team last night, 19-14. So that just another good thought for AB that they beat a strong team in Reading.
Yeah, a lot of team speed, and the kids up front that we have are, they've worked out off season because they're holding up to some of these big lines.
Okay.
All right, Peter Kuski at the rollout and throws the ball deep and double covered. We had Joseph Molina double covered there.
Yeah, poor Vic Otero just didn't have enough speed to catch up to that pass. And it's 4th down, and they're going to have to turn the ball over. 5:40 to go in the first half. AB with a 2-touchdown lead. By the way, the combined Acton-Boxborough-Westford Pup Warner team played their first game, and they beat Chelmsford 31-6.
There you go.
It's strange to imagine AB and Westford teaming up to beat Chelmsford.
A reminder that the AB 50-50
It is. Times have changed.
Please be generous and start your week
All right, Vic Otero deep.
A little extra money in your pocket as a
Return
winner.
a punt on his own
Whether
18.
you win or not, the program wins. So please contribute to the 50-50 raffle today that we read at halftime.
High snap, no pressure. And the ball will roll all the way.
Oh, it's in the end zone. In the end zone,
Touchback.
thankfully. I had thoughts of that winding up on the 1 yard line. And
That would have been tough.
Tim, I think this is really AB's most important game because they start the DCL next week against Lincoln Sudbury. Their next two games are against Lincoln Sudbury and Dracut. Lincoln Sudbury is ranked number 3 in the state, and Dracut is killing everybody. They beat Chelmsford last night 37-0. They beat Westford by 4 touchdowns. They are a really strong team. So if we can win this game and even take one out of the next two, then I think we've got a couple of cupcakes, frankly, with Waltham and Cambridge. Waltham had a real barn burner against Newton South last night. They won 8-0. And it's kind of a race to the bottom with Newton South, Waltham, and Cambridge. So this is a really important win.
And look at that, the ball is on the 1.
Oh, that was in the end zone.
He rolled in the end zone. Why? I don't get that.
Oh, my worst fears came true.
All right, keeper, and Finn Murray pounds his way out to the 4. And with all the tough stops they've made on Finn this game, Finn
For a gain of about 4 yards.
goes back to himself when we needed it most. He gets a nice 4-yard run right from the goal line. Second and let's call it 6. Pat Cronowit now as running back. Play action, they throw the ball over the middle, and overthrown. Vic Otero had a long slant, a long post, and maybe a miscommunication there.
Pass intended for Victor Otero falls incomplete.
That ball strung to a spot, it looked like to me.
I didn't see Otero being interrupted in his route at all. So it could have been just an errant pass. I mean, there is some wind here right now in that part of the field.
All right, 3rd down and 7. There goes a blitz. Barnstable again. The pass is complete.
That's a first down.
It's a first down.
That's a first down to Gronk. Rob Gronkowski catching
Here it
that
is.
ball.
Jonas Wickman. Good for another AB first down.
Take a look at that. Dual County League All-Star last year, Jonas Wickman.
And if you run that replay one more time, I want to see that blitz pickup. I believe Pat Cronowit picked up the blitz with number 55 coming hot. Here's the play just to see if you can see. Watch this.
Yeah, nice job.
It's a great blitz
Nice
pickup.
job by Cronowit.
All right, keeper Finn Murray. Hit the ball.
he's
It's
got
loose,
it.
but he covered it up. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're really keying on Finn. They're just saying, he's not going to beat us.
To 3. He's up second and 13.
Look at the way they're bunching up the middle there.
It's a good time. We're going to do some options at the second half. Option football, I believe, with that, the way they're keying.
Well, it's great when you have a team that can have a plan B. There are a lot of teams that have a plan A that can't execute a plan B, and we can. Oh, that looked
Once
like
again,
an offside.
And Bernard with a nice cut up the middle, and he's still on his feet. Scrambled his way up. Maybe see where they marked this.
Pass is complete to number 4, Stanley Bernard.
I thought that Matt Turner was offside on that play, but obviously they didn't pick it up. We're down to 3:04 in the first half.
And with that timeout, if we can look at the standings here, We have Acton Boxborough really in first place as far as I'm concerned, but last week they absolutely deserved to be in first place.
Well, Acton Boxborough is undefeated right now in the Dual County League.
And I don't know, but LS, well, Westford, you know, it's early season here, but as you said.
But look at the points for, points against. Waltham 3-19, Cambridge 10-28, even Westford, who's in first place in the DCL, 14 points for, 20 points against. The only team is Newton South that really has a positive points for, and Lincoln Sudbury is just destroying the competition so far.
But Ellis has given up 10 and we've given up 11, and we both played good competition. The rest of these teams have played not at the same level as we have, so two good defenses, and that's what we're going to need to carry it forward here. All right, third down, 14. Finn Murray looks, throws the ball deep to Bernard, and it's just overthrown, double coverage.
You know, he beat double coverage there. If that pass were perfect, then it would have to be a perfect pass. He was there on the sideline. If we could get a replay on that, and we could show that Stan had beaten double coverage on that. Look at this. Take a look at Bernard. He is behind his guy, behind both of them. That's a tough pass to complete on the sideline.
All last week, same thing. He's been running by doubles, outside, inside. He really has some serious speed. All right, end over end kick, it's short. And a good AB bounce as it rolls up to about the 40.
All right, 2:46 for Barnstable to try to get this to a one-score game.
2:45 left in the half.
We have a special presentation at halftime. The Acton Boxborough Band is celebrating its 60th anniversary, I believe. 60 years of Acton Boxborough Band excellence. So it'll be...
they're the best around.
All right, Peter Kuski, play action, looks deep, and he launches one. And Noah Sweeney with another big-time play on the ball.
On the island. Sweeney Island, we call it.
I just love the way the kid plays the ball. You know, when he's up close like that, you saw him last week with the body position. I think you know the play I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly,
and,
exactly.
Like a basketball play, but watch this. Play action, perfect, play call really by Barnstable. It looks deep, lets out, a missile.
But it's
double coverage.
It's that make-up speed.
Double coverage, but only Noah could make that play, obviously. Okay, this time he's looking deep again, throws in the middle, intercepted by Nate Sullivan. He gets...
Finn Murray, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Finn Murray. And there's a flag, or is that a ball marker? Looks like a flag here.
There is a flag on the play.
Finn Murray with the interception here. And
I think that flag was after the change of possession. I think that flag is on the return. Let's hope it is.
Coach Bassett is...
Okay, blocking the back on the return. That's what I thought. And that'll bring it back.
Finn Murray drops in that hook zone and says, let me see where this pork chop's going to be there.
All right, some room to operate, Tim. 2:20 to go. We're on the 35-yard line. And Peter Kuski, who has had two really brilliant games so far to start the season, has been just held in check for this first half. I'm sure Statman, former color man, has been keeping very careful stats on Peter Kuski.
All right, Finn Murray with intercepted. And a great play on the ball, and Barnstable comes up big. Corey Wardwell jumps on that route, takes it all the way down to the 12.
Yeah, that was just poor execution and good anticipation by Wardwell, and he had a lot of yards after he caught the ball. So now Barnstable is knocking on the door again.
Well, we just let Barnstable into this first half. Not the game, I'd say, but okay, they line up a little bit of the old Chelmsford power play with the fullback placed in the power blocking position here, and they run up the middle, and good coverage by AB.
All right, they anticipated that. You've got Puccillo on the play, and they're looking for that play.
Run by number 23, Ryan Freeze, tackled by Nick Puccillo and Jed Hogard.
2nd and 9. All right, corner route. Noah Sweeney's. And that's a touchdown.
That's a great play, great pass.
That ball was put perfectly.
And that's where you see, and that was a jump ball there. And that is their big connection that we talked about. Peter Kuski to Baldessaro, and look at this pass.
He must have made a heck of a cut. You can't really see it on that replay because Noah didn't turn around.
Also, Baldessaro had about 3 inches on Sweeney too.
All right.
Okay, you know, even the best of them get burnt every now and then.
That's just a great throw, really. This ball is in the perfect spot.
It couldn't be thrown any better. But look at Baldessaro. He's holding it up like it's a prize.
And what he did there, it's at the right before he caught that throw, he turned inside to get, Sweeney to really cover that inside leverage, and then he basically caught the ball on the outside. That's it's a very sophisticated route.
That is Baldessaro's 5th touchdown reception of the year. All right, we got a game here.
This is really AB's first, test. If you think about it, this season.
Kicking off number 39.
They've been in control the whole way in these first 2 games. Little punch there from Barnstable. All right. Little outside room as AB takes it all the way up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's Nick Douglas there.
Nick Douglas.
Yeah.
Douglas with the run back. Steps out of bounds.
Nick Douglas gives us a fighting chance here for another score. Bobbles the ball and then heads to the outside. Picks up the block. Puccillo with a nice block. Couple more blocks.
That was a run back of approximately 30 yards.
And we're on the 37-yard line now.
1:18 to go in the first half. Finn with the pass to
great reception by Stan Bernard. We talked about him going inside and taking the contact, and great hands and great concentration.
That's just tremendous. About a 9-yard gain.
A lot of options. Couple of timeouts left here too.
Little delay.
All right. Now you want to call a timeout.
Good for another AB first down.
Here's the delay draw.
Okay, they're going to continue. 40 seconds to go here.
Finn Murray got some room, get out of bounds, gets a couple.
Smart play.
All right,
Stop the
31
clock.
seconds by the scoreboard there. That last play, when's the last time you saw AB run a delay draw?
I don't remember. I don't recall them ever doing it, frankly.
I don't think that's in the wing T playbook.
No. Bill, I don't think Bill Maver ever called that play. I'm not even sure with that formation how you could call that play.
That's right. It's true. They're lined up 4 yards off
right,
the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. All right, 2nd and 8. 31 seconds to go in the first half. All right, Finn. Ball outside to Bernard. Look at him hold on to that ball. He's out of bounds. Big time throw and catch.
This kid is a legitimate star. I mean, he showed flashes last year, but he's just putting it all together this year, making every kind of catch.
.25 seconds on the clock. Again, Bernard gets out of bounds.
Look how smart. Look how smart that was. What happened, Tim, is that Bernard caught it, tried to go inside, realized he had nothing there, and then said, okay, I'm going to turn it right around, take it outside, get out of bounds, and stop the clock. Look at that. Look how smart that is.
You trace that on the field, it's a pretzel. Here he goes. He's trying to get out of bounds. They're going to have to call a timeout here.
You've got 2, possibly 3 plays left here with 11 seconds to go. Wow, this has been quite a drive from the 37-yard line. Very little time to begin with. Very efficient, and Stan Bernard and Finn Murray have they've been the prominent players here.
Yeah, we started this drive with 1:31 on the clock, I believe, and we've used the first 1 and 20 seconds or so very efficiently. Just called our first timeout on this drive.
I would have liked to see that timeout with called with the 48 seconds. I think we lost some time there. We had a timeout to burn, and now we're down to 11 seconds.
Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing. Barnstable gets first prize for water tank of the year, because that you get a camera on that thing.
That's a big one.
It looks like a submarine or something. I don't know what's going on with that water tank. Okay, first down. In the red zone here, about the 14-yard line. All right, Finn looking, end zone. He's got nothing there. He's going to go. The ball's loose.
Wait a minute. They call it down?
Timeout, AB. And
wow.
I guess
I gotta see the replay on that. I mean, that seemed to me like a clear fumble. Let's see. Okay, you've got Finn taking it down.
Hold on that football.
Holding it. And what happens? Okay. They called his knee down before the ball came out. It was very close.
5 seconds to go. We got one play left. And
providing mouth guards to AB's football.
Well, we're talking about Finn Murray, Mark, this first half. One other thing last week, if you watched the broadcast, it was just great to see. He actually looked off the defense. And, you know, the one thing we said last year, the kid can throw. He makes tough throws. He's throwing this, you know, these long 5 and 10 yard out plays. Very difficult for a college quarterback or a high school quarterback to make those. College play, if you will. But he's now looking off defenses more than he ever has, and it's great to see. That's a big-time maturity as a quarterback.
Just a sign of maturation, exactly. All right, I'm looking for Weichman on this play. Looking for number 87.
Got one-on-one coverage with Bernard. That safety's trying to creep over there. They're going to run. They're going to have him rotate over. And he does. He throws it up. Bernard is.
I
and no flag on the play. It looks like he doesn't even have a helmet.
I thought that was going to be a touchdown. I got to see what happened there. And Bernard is questioning it. Look at this. Look at this.
The ball's put right there, and he is manhandled by number 11. I don't know about that.
Too close to call. I think it might have been just great defense. But very interesting, entertaining first half. Barnstable's going into the locker room with a lot more energy than they would have if they hadn't scored, and we've got a football game going on here.
And Coach Bassett is still talking to all four of the 5 refs here with that play. He thought it was. I thought the Barnstable defender was back.
I would like to see if we could run that one more replay on that and see what happened right there at the end, because I thought it was very close.
Here we go.
Let's take a look.
His back is towards.
Nothing there, nothing there, nothing
not looking
yet.
at the ball. 11. Watch
nothing
11.
Yet. No. That was just good defense, and Stan didn't bring it in. That's all.
All right. Well, we got some work to do in halftime. Got a lot to cover, so that's gonna do it for first half action. We'll be right back after this message with the stat and player comparison.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's look at replays from the first half, and an exciting first half. It was 14-7. We have the Vic Otero catch from Do on a sideline. He do a double step, and there he is out of bounds. He does reach the end zone, but that was called back as placed on about the 4.
Okay, then you got Burwell. Look how quick he is.
Just played strong. All right, Finn Murray. Nice little out pattern to Vic Otero. Goes in, cut, fakes back out, gets the sideline all the way to the end zone. What a great play.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now direct your attention to the
okay, there's Budakuski going on, and Finn Murray is right there. A good return, about 20 yards on the return by Finn, and he wisely stepped out of bounds.
There's Finn with it. It was intended for Stan Bernard. Intercepted by Wardwell as he really jumped that route. Takes it up to the 15. Big change in the game. The first half.
Okay, there's the pass. That's the only place that pass would have been complete. That was absolutely perfect from beginning to end.
With a deep throw to Stan Bernard, holds on to it in traffic. And that's the first half. Great action, and we'll be right back after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We just heard a terrific performance from the AB Band's 60th anniversary. They just crushed it out there, like the football team's crushing it. And they brought on the alumni, which was a beautiful thing to see as well. So congratulations to the AB team. I'm going to turn it over to Mark for the first half Statman player comparison.
Okay, we've got a little change from last week. Finn Murray almost nothing on the ground, but as far as in the air, he is 10 for 19 for 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and that was that Wardwell interception. Vic Otero, I tell you, Vic's done an incredible job. 4 catches for 66 yards and the lone touchdown. Dan Bernard, 4 catches for 47. Wickman and Pacillo both have 1 reception, 137 yards on the ground. And as far as Barnstable is concerned, get those Barnstable stats. The Barnstable quarterback, who has just been incredible, is just only 5 for 11 for 34 yards and that 1 touchdown. And basically 90% of that 34 yards was on that 1 play to Baldessaro, which was just a brilliant pass. But he has basically been kept completely in check. As far as the rushing, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. Neither team has done much on the ground at this point. I'm looking forward to AB coming out and really kind of ramping it up a bit and kind of keeping the pressure on and trying to wear Barnstable down. They've traveled, they've had to go over the bridge. It's a long trip. It's the second half, and I'm looking for AB to kind of stretch it out a bit.
That's great, Mark. Nice job there. And I'll just say one thing, you know, with all that in the first half, 14-7, I don't think AB makes any changes to their defensive scheme. I think you're still going to have Sweeney Island. He's still got to play that way. They're still going to have to cover that rush. And, you know, that's very formidable, Barnstable and so on. So here they come on the field. We'll be right back after this message with second half action.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Beautiful day here. 14-7 Colonials over Barnstable. By the way, congratulations to Barnstable's traveling fans here. I mean, this is the best, you know, what I'll call remote team representation at Leary Field, other than a playoff, that I think I've ever seen. Maybe it's because they're all dressed in red. You can see them, but it's great to see, you know, all that, you know, high school sports enthusiasm and commitment to a program just like AB is. So it's great to see a traveling competitor come
Absolutely, absolutely. Do a great job, and they've got great fan support too.
All right.
Now we deferred, so we'll be getting the ball to begin the third quarter.
And it's Nick Douglas and Vic Otero back to receive. A good kick to Douglas. He gets in his own 7. Takes it up the left side, turns on the Jets. He's got a little bit of a seam, cuts up and gets wrestled down at about the 38, 1st and 10, Colonials.
Really nice return, real good acceleration. I mean, that's a kickoff return, man, right there. A different running style than his older brother, for sure. Take a look at this. He gets the ball, good vision, sets up his blocks, goes to the sideline, and gets every piece of yardage out of that return that he could.
That was really it. That's how, you know, the play call was return left, and they ran that very nicely. 1st and 10. All right, give us to Pat Cronowitz. Little power play over the left side. Just a little different look than the first half there, as we get about 6 or 7 yards. I'm looking at, I see Andrew Fleming fan club out there. They got shirts.
The Flemings, I think.
And on the front of the shirt, if we can get a camera shot of that sometime, the Flem Dogs.
Flem Dogs, I love it. Okay.
And cakes or whatever, I'm not sure, you know. But that's what's on the back there. Nice job, guys. You know, all right, 2nd and 4. Patrick Cronowitz again with what looks like a first down run. He ran into a wall, but
I think he's got a first down. They're going to move the sticks. Yep.
That's first down. I like that adjustment on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, you know what? They're giving them a completely different look now in the second half.
That's a wing T play right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Run it to the other side, and he leaps and launches himself for another first down run. Patrick Cronowitz.
Okay, so we're talking Cronowitz here.
Cronowitz to the left, Cronowitz to the right.
But look at this vault. Look at that.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Cronowitz. Just look at him.
All right, he's got good yardage, 5 yards.
Here's the rule on that play. When you have a horse on your back, tiny steps, just tiny steps, you know, come on. You see this replay, I think 79 was getting a little wry.
Timeout, Barnstable.
It's really the strength of the offensive line too. I mean, the guys that we talked about, you know, Fleming, Marty, Durstein. They're all there and they're doing their job.
Beautiful. I like the adjustment.
You know, it's really funny. It's really kind of counterintuitive because sometimes you want to get the defense softened up by maybe spreading the field a little bit, and now you're doing just the opposite. You're getting the defense softened up by just running straight at them.
And you know what's interesting as well is that when you think about if they're keying on the inside run from the quarterback, Finn Murray here, you'd think that a power play handoff, they'd still be able to cover it. But football is a game of inches, and it just opens up the power lanes, and it's really, it's all right. Divide formation, 2nd and 5.
All right, Krenowitz out, and Barat is in.
You see a wheel route. Nope, it's a keeper. And, wow, Finn Murray with another first down run. I'm going to say I saw Coach Gallant here today on the sidelines. Here you go.
All right, look at this. Reminds me of last week.
Look at Barat with the...
Oh, great block there. Great lead block.
Boom, block there. Barat cuts up line. He's got one to beat. And he's still on his feet.
Oh, yeah.
25 yards at a time goes Barat there. Wow.
This is the kind of response that I expected AB to come out with at the beginning of the third quarter.
You see that cut?
Oh, what a cut. What a cut.
That play was designed to go outside. He sees where the block is, reads it perfectly. And again, that's a difference this year, though. You see the read on the blocks and the patience in the running. It's not just attack the hole. It's really cool to see. All right, I formation. Another. And they ran option there.
That's
and
it.
Murray's going to walk into the end zone. And he looks like he just is very familiar with that territory. I'll just say it that way.
And that drive took 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Look at that. And it was really the threat that Barat,
yeah, we said
represented because, what's that?
61 yards on that drive.
61 yards on that drive, according to Statman. That right? Old Bill Maver type football.
Snap is good, and it's up and good.
All right.
AB goes up 21-7. The other thing we talked about in the first half, we said you're going to see option from us, and that was an option play. Finn just kept it. The option was the Barat.
So
and you can see the player conflicted.
What was it? It was like a full house. It was like a poker. It was like a poker hand. You got 3 Krenowitz and 2 Murrays.
Here's the option play. Watch. See, look. Here's Barat. Flank keeps it. Linebacker plays it right. He's playing quarterback, and Finn just beats him. Usually the lower number wins. 10 versus 57
exactly.
on an open one-on-one situation.
Design, print, and deliver. ISS.
All right, I like that score, 21-7. 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if Barnstable has changed up their. I think this is going to be the biggest change of the game, Mark, is what does Barnstable do on offense? Because they really haven't gotten the ball to Baldessaro enough in that first half, and he's clearly the playmaker. And here he is, gets the ball deep, he's got a wall, he's going to return, he's got some open field, and gets knocked down on the, looks like the 39, maybe 38-yard line.
Sean Kelly who just got him in the knees. Sean was down on the ground and then was able to get up and stop him. Once again, about the same field position for Barnstable as AB had on their kickoff return.
All right, AB still playing a dual safety. They run the dive up the middle. And Andrew Fleming makes a tackle.
Okay, and the Flem Dogs right over there.
Yeah.
Okay, there they are.
And I just want to say, they're not too big for anything. You see Andrew look over to his mom after that tackle. Do you see the glance there?
Every time 54 makes a play, we don't have to say anything about it. Oh, there they are. Okay, the Flem Dogs.
All right, Peterkuski looking deep. Baldassaro's.
Ooh.
Wow, had a step on Noah. That's a quick kid. And you had Stan Bernard rotating over, so.
That ball was thrown a long way.
We have two deep safeties this whole game. There's a lot of respect for these receivers. I don't think we ran two deep safety the entire game last week.
No, Baldassaro is one of the better receivers in the state.
All right, play action.
All right, Berwin, right after him.
He's going to run the throw. It's complete for a first down and more to Jadero France, I believe. First reception. Here's the replay.
Okay, yeah. Berwin just couldn't get to him, and wide open on that play.
We ran a different defense, single safety that time. Little middle screen. And, hello!
What a hit. Number 24, the quarterback of the defense, Nick Pachillo. Look at that hit.
So you see the changes that Barnstable's made as well coming out. Middle screens. Peterkuski's looking deep over the middle. He's got one-on-one on the outside.
They overthrew him.
And no trip there, nothing else.
No trip. Wasn't close to him. Vic Otero was not within 3 yards of him.
You look at the replay there. That must have been a stop-and-go pattern because Vic had him step for step in the early part of that pattern.
All right, let's see if that was a double move. If we can see. No, you really can't tell what the route was. But just overthrown.
All right, 3rd down and 6. Little offset eye with
any blitzing here? Blitz coming.
All right, it's a little double option there, and it is a halfback option pass or quarterback option pass, and there's no flag on that play, and nobody's fooled there. We had double coverage on the deep route. Cronowit and Bernard.
Stan Bernard was right there.
Here's the replay.
And that's old Razzle Dazzle. There it is, and there's the old flea flicker. The old flea flicker.
Look who's right there with the pattern. Stan Bernard there. All right, it's 4th down.
They may very well go for it here. They're in a punting formation, but they're on the 43-yard line. They're down by 2 touchdowns.
The timeout, or the ref saying, let's get this play going? Looks like they're saying, let's get this play going here. Clock's missed timeout.
You might see a fake here.
Oh, here you go. They're punting now.
I'd still watch out for the fake.
Yeah, I agree. This point in the game. And they kick it away. Short punt's going to go out of bounds.
Our way, yeah. That's almost like an interception.
All right, 21-7, 6:04 to go. I just want to let you know that Andrew Fleming's sister sent me a telegram and said, hey, I made these T-shirts. What gives here? I go take a walk. I get a cheeseburger. I come back, and I don't get any TV time. So if you can flip those cameras
let's get them on eBay, okay?
There's.
All right, okay. I think we could start a trend here. Put them on eBay.
And you know what's fair is fair. You got to call it. All right, power play this time. Barnstable's all over.
They're looking for that. They were looking for that play.
On the carry, met in the backfield by number 72 and number 79. Osmond Rodriguez, Sage AC.
All right, it'll be 2nd and 12. So Barnstable's adjusted to the power play with chrono it. This time they fake it, and Finn Murray goes up and gets about 3 or 4 tough yards. Bring up about 3rd and 8.
Okay, so that makes it at least a more makeable 3rd down play.
3rd and 9.
Oh, we got some more short shots. I thought we weren't going to do any more short shots. Here we go.
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Here's the replay. No, we're back live.
Okay.
The 3rd and 9. I thought that spot was there. Finn's looking. Little Vic Otero.
Oh! Vic Otero wide open there in that seam. And Murray just threw him a fastball that was a little bit high and outside.
Yeah,
so
Baldessaro
AB's
lurking.
got a punt.
All right.
All right, Barnstable's going to get very good field position here.
In the punt formation, it's Murray back to kick, Baldessaro back to return.
Baldessaro is on his.
Oh, he's giving him a lot of respect.
And a short kick. Well, gets an AB bounce. We'll take it down at the 42.
And the ball is down.
All right, 1st and 10 with 4:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
All right, nothing wrong with you go 3 and out, I go 3 and out, you go 3 and out, I go 3 and out. Time goes by. 4:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
They run the power play in the I formation. This time.
Oh, that was a good stop,
wow.
Really. Finn Murray just stopped that. That play looked like it was really going to go somewhere, and it wound up with just about a 4-yard gain. Look at that. I thought that might be a 15, 20-yard gain once he got out there. Murray put an end to that, though.
All right, 2nd and 7. Kuski looking, scrambles, he's got room, and it's complete. And
yeah, he's been wide open. Number 6, Gerardo France, just a junior. And Peter Kuski has been able to buy some time and find his guy.
He throws that ball on the run, 35 yards.
Yeah, very strong arm. Oh, great. Okay. All right. There is Mr. Pacillo again, number 24, just patrolling that middle with Fleming.
All right, 2nd and 11. Kuski looking, sideline throw, and just overthrown.
Yeah, he's been having a lot of trouble with overthrows. That's about the 4th or 5th pass he's overthrown. And put themselves in a very difficult 3rd down situation here. Of course, this is 4 down territory here with three minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Ball's on the 25. Again, on the run. Looks like Peter Kuski is more accurate on the run.
I was just going to say that. He should throw every pass on the run, because when he sets back in the pocket and he's got time, he just overshoots people.
When he was warming up before the game, he was just accurate on everything he was throwing. He looked very good, but clearly, game action's different. All right, 4th down. On the 25, 11 yards.
Right, here's a question. Let's look and see if they're gonna blitz. Bassett does not blitz very often.
Throws the ball deep down the middle. Baldessaro's wide open on a post. touchdown.
Yeah, he beat Stan Bernard, and you could see that play developing, and that looked like a touchdown 2 seconds before it happened.
Watch this.
Yeah, just a post pattern and just playing pitch and catch. And it's going to be a one-score game here once again. Barnstable responding.
The kick is up and it is good. So with 3:05 to go in the third quarter, it's Barnstable coming back at Colonials 21 and Barnstable 14. Mark, we had a different defense on that field for that fourth down touchdown play for Barnstable. It looks like we had a almost like a prevent. Looks like we ran like a six safety configuration, but you can't quite see the formation from this play. But you know, I believe that was something that is just not in our regular defensive read rhythm, and that might have thrown Bernard off on that middle of the field read, if you will. Just a guess.
Tim, that's a good pickup.
It's funny how prevent defenses almost always they're well intended, but they never work.
They never prevent anything. That's the problem.
It really is interesting.
You know, two things. Prevent defenses don't prevent anything, and then when you start playing not to lose the game, you lose the game.
Yeah. All right, a little squib down the middle, and Vic Otero picks it up on his 25, returns left here, and he's going to get out of bounds at about the 32-yard line, let's call it.
Okay, good return. They really like that left return they've used pretty much all game.
I look over to my right and I see the LS coaching staff here getting ready to play AB next week.
Yeah, the whole coaching staff can be here because they played last night. Most teams played last night.
Got the video camera out, taking a lot of video here, getting a good look at their arch rival, age-old arch rival.
That's going to be quite a game next Friday night. But first, before we even think about that, we've got to come out of here with a win.
Right. All right, divide formation. Play action, Finn Murray. Throws it away.
Hey, almost threw it to you. That was great coverage. I don't know if you see the replay on that, but every AB receiver was well covered there. Finn had nowhere to go but the sideline. Just couldn't find anybody. Actually, Vic Otero was in fact open.
And Bernard was on a deep pattern. I can't quite see it in the film. He looked like number 4 spying the quarterback, Matt Turner. In that play he was. 2nd and 10. Finn Murray with the crease gets about 5.
Right, that's a good gain. All right, 3rd and 5, very makeable 3rd and 5 here. Nice little hole for Finn. Good gain.
Nice little swing pass. Vic Otero, what a great move and a great block downfield as he goes across midfield into Red Raiders territory.
And I want everybody to see this again because this is how a coach would call a swing pass. Look at this. Look at this execution. Perfect execution. Good blocking. Look at Ethan Logue take care of his guy, and that allows Otero to get another 10 yards.
All right, Barat with a power play, and he makes something out of nothing there. He maybe gets a yard with forward motion. See where they mark the ball. Yeah, they may mark 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 9. Swing pass, Vic Otero. Good block again, Ethan Logue. And they get about 4.
I got to tell you about Ethan Logue he's just a football player. He is a dependable, reliable, good football player, and he does everything that's asked of him. Now look at this. Once again, look at that Logue block.
And that's another, you look at the development of the spread. That stalk block is a key element to running this offense. Great to see AB executing on that. All right, Finn Murray.
Oh, we got a holding call. That's going to come back. That is going to come back, unfortunately.
First pass is complete. But there are flags on the play. Indications are holding against AB.
Yeah, it's going to put us in a tough 3rd down position here, and it's going to be about 3rd and 14 maybe. Yeah, you see the hold right there.
Looks like Andrew Fleming.
Yep, yeah, Fleming on the hold.
Yep. The sack would have been in the same spot.
You're right.
So you make that play, you can't get your down the middle, Vic Otero with the play, and what a jump cut to the outside as he gets another 2 or 3. 20-yard gain.
Finn Murray looks so confident on that play, and Vic Otero got such great separation.
7-yard line.
Look at Finn, so calm. He's just looking, he sees Vic, it's just like playing in the playground. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Boy, I tell you, that happened real quickly.
That was fast. 21-14 with AB driving here.
All right. Well,
wow.
you know what we do at the end of the 3rd quarter? We thank our sponsors, the people that make all this possible. Want to thank Acton Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Gallant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics, the National Aviation Academy. I love their ads. I love their commercials. Shire, Caton, and Epstein, PC, the Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and TC Landos. Thank you all to our sponsors for making this possible every week.
Thank you, sponsors. We really appreciate it. You do such a great thing for this AB community.
Well, you know, the sponsors make it possible for us to have that truck and for us to go to away games and be able to produce those games as well as we do at home. And that hasn't always been the case.
That's really it's terrific. And the truck looks great. And there's a great banner on the truck at this game. All these people here with all of our sponsors there. Their beautiful logos there. It says right on the top, thanks to our sponsors. It's nice to see that on the truck with the new wrapper around it. Really looking good. All right, 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. AB lined up in a pistol, first time in the game.
Yeah, that's right, first time.
Chrono it, and there's about, I'd say, 9 Red Raiders there to meet him.
Yeah, they had like 9 in the box there.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. Fleming under pressure, has to pick it up and go in the middle. He's lucky he held on to the football as big number 77 captain Joseph Yalmokas.
Yeah, they really came in. Cronoway had a good block there, but too many guys are coming in. Look at Cronoway. He got bounced on that play.
Moves up a third and about 14.
AB working hard on this drive. This hasn't been easy to move the ball downfield. All right.
3rd and 14.
Cronowit in the slot. Sees Bernard spread out wide.
They seem to be getting a little bit better pressure on Murray.
They're blitzing. Finn fighting for his life, and he's going to keep the ball and get out of bounds and bring up 4th down. So it looks like the Raiders are bringing 5 just about every down
now. I mean, right now they're taking no prisoners because they realize that they have to do this.
See the blitzer on the outside.
All right, 4th and 13.
Harrison Landman was the blitzer at that time. Now they have 3 and wide blitz. Finn Murray, and he gets
No, that was a forward pass. That should be a forward pass. I don't think it really doesn't matter. Either way, it's a change of possession, and it's just a matter of 2 or 3 yards. Barnstable takes over. I think his hand was moving. Well, maybe not.
You don't want to leave room for the interpretation there.
Yeah. Either way, we recovered, but it's Barnstable ball, 1st and 10 on the Barnstable 39-yard line, and they've got an opportunity now to either tie this game or with a 2-point conversion take the lead.
And look at this defense. You got Sweeney Island out there. We're playing single safety.
Oh yeah!
Nice sack.
Oh yeah!
Wow, that's just what the doctor ordered.
That was beautiful. Oh, Matt Cox, changing his number, by the way, from 82 to 50. I think he's in like the witness protection program or something. I don't know. But Matt Cox, play of the game at this point.
All right, under pressure again. Peter Kuski gets loose, and Barat is going to take him down. Good speed there.
Peter Kuski on the keeper, brought down by number 9.
You know, once again, he's not slow. I mean, he's got decent speed, but he's not the kind of quarter. He's not like a Froelich from Lexington or somebody like that can just get to the edge. 3rd and very long now. Now you don't want to go into that prevent again, Tim. That's
no, we're not, because you got one-on-one coverage. Right. They're on the outside, and Peter Kuski's looking. He looks away, and he gets taken down.
All right. What a defensive stand by Acton Boxborough when they needed it most.
Watch this. Watch Peter Kuski look away Baldessaro. He looks right now. He looks left. He wants Baldessaro, and it's too late. Spent a little bit too much time in that play. Thought he had the luxury, and AB took advantage of it.
Victor Otero back deep for receiving the punt.
All right, they get a
bad
short
punt.
kickoff, see what the bounce, the roll is.
Bad punt and a good bounce.
Can't get any better than that roll. Up to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 Colonials with 6:58 to go in the game.
Now you can start thinking about playing a little ball control.
We need a score. We need a score.
I'll be happy with a field goal.
Yeah, no, I think you make it as a 2-score game.
A Finn Murray field goal would be just fine.
And the reason I say that is with Baldessaro out there, with Peter Kuski, that combination, You never want it to be a one-score game.
No, they can strike from anywhere in the field, absolutely.
Montero motion, and they change Barat, and it's a what a great run up the middle, and that's the right thing there. Blitzing off the edge, you make the right call, and you go up the middle and you take 6 yards. We may be able to do that all day if they don't change that blitz.
That's right, because that opens up the middle now, which they had protected right from the beginning of the game.
We're just double teaming that middle. Probably I can't quite see it in that replay. I'm guessing we double teamed 79 and ran right behind him. And they blitz again. Barat on the outside. If he gets the outside, he's got a good run out. He's on the edge, cuts back. He's still alive. Toss the 40 all the way to see where they mark this. Close to the 30-yard line.
Okay, and I'm looking for penalty markers, and I don't see any. What a run by Barat. Look at him. Once again, that speed to the edge. There's nothing like it. And what, you look at number 11. He seems to be in every play making the block that just springs the runner. Ethan Logue, I think he's, you talk about your underappreciated guy or your 6th man or your 12th man, it's Ethan Logue.
They run the same play to the other side. And good, solid run goes Nick Douglas with that speed.
Nick Douglas on the carry.
Stretching that Barnstable defense out. And look at this.
That's good for a gain of about 7 yards.
7 yards.
That'll be 2nd and 3.
To the wide side of the field. See if they do that again. Here's the replay.
Good speed by Douglas there.
Up the middle goes Cronowit, and that blitz off the corner is just attacking that middle, either quarterback keeper or dive play.
All right, so you've got about a 3rd and 3 right now. No reason to rush.
5:18 to go. A lot of time left in this game. Here's the blitz, and Cronowit is going to push
look at that.
and push
Look at that.
and push, and gets 2 tough yards.
That's going to bring it to a 4th and 1.
Patrick Cronowit on the carry up.
And look at this. I think he had a little help too there. Look at that. Look who's pushing. Look at that. Look at Finn Murray. Look at Finn Murray. Yeah, from the longest yard. Exactly.
This might be worth a timeout.
4th and 1.
I think watch the clock here, guys. I would call a timeout here.
Well, I think they're going to let it go right down to 1 second and then call a timeout. Burn as much time as they can.
I think you got it right. There you go.
Okay.
Good call. Okay, 4th and 1.
All right, Coach, what's your play call?
Here's the...
And look at Finn Murray. Look at Finn. He was responsible for pushing Pat another 2 yards.
So, I think one thing you can take away from this, right? The big defensive adjustment Barnstable's made is they're basically rushing 5 and they're bringing an outside blitzer into the fullback area, if you will. And so if you do run up the middle, you can't have any delay. You're going to have a quick hitter. You're going to have to have Finn Murray hike and attack and double team somebody to get some penetration. So that's my call there. If you sit back there for even a second, that blitzer coming off the edge is going to take the play down.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
And if you look at the way Barnstable's lining up, they're going to protect the the throw to the corner to Bernard. Here you got one-on-one Bernard on the outside. You could take a shot, but Finn Murray, and I don't think he gets it.
He didn't make it.
He's under center.
All right.
Very. Waiting for the mark.
So that's a big play by Barnstable. I'm not sure. We
yeah,
look very uncomfortable
right,
under
no,
center.
that I didn't like that. I didn't like that play call. I got to be honest with you.
Mark, I want to mention last week. We'll talk about this in a second after this play. It's an interesting little comment about last week's game. All right, so AB's in prevent. You see it. You see the linebackers 8 yards off the ball. Peterkuski's got the flat and maybe a 6-yard gain. So last week, our victory formation is a shotgun. Did you know that? I loved it. The fact that we snapped the ball to Finn with a divide in between a divide formation for protection. But that's when you really run a spread, when your victory formation is still in the shotgun.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So anyhow, all right, second. Little slant pattern, and Noah was in good position there with Bernard rotating over.
Okay, they've got a not too difficult third down conversion here, 3rd and 3.
Looking deep, he's going to look to keep the ball. He's got an open lane, and he throws it on the run, and it's complete. The ball to Cerro, and he's free, and the ball's loose. I believe that's AB ball.
Let's check it out. It's AB ball. AB ball.
With 3:25 to go in the game, AB recovers right in front of the Barnstable bench.
That's a matter of Baldassaro just trying to do too much. Just trying to make as much as he can. He gets the ball, he's on the sideline. Now take a look at it, he spins. He's still trying to get away. He's going to spin again. And there it was. Nice call. Who's on that tackle there? That is, yes, number 24, Nick Pacillo on the tackle and knocked that ball loose, and it's AB ball.
Finn Murray knocked that ball out.
No, it's Pacillo.
I think Pacillo recovered it.
Yeah. I thought Pacillo
really?
knocked the ball out, but
my esteemed camera crew tells me, but we'll see. Hopefully another replay. All right, 1st and 10, 3:25 to go. On the 43. All right, keeper Finn Murray up the middle. He's got 1 minute beat as he goes across midfield to the 42 of the Raiders.
You know what I loved about that run? I loved about how Finn challenged those two guys and decided to go right between the two of them at the end of this run, and just get everything that he can out of that run.
I don't know if they blitzed that time, but that's the kind of no hesitation quarterback keeper you can attack with that outside blitz. If you wait even a half a second longer, that you got pressure there, you can't get out of there. All right, what's going on here? We just waiting for clock or what? Another timeout?
Was there a I don't know if there was a Barnstable timeout or.
Clock's at 3:19.
All right, here we go. And there should be starting the clock at some point here.
For some reason, yeah. All right, running behind Pacillo, and Finn Murray is blasted through the middle. It looks like maybe a face mask at the end of that play, but not called. And it'll be a 1st down.
All right, looking a lot like last week. And Finn Murray started slowly, but by the time this game is over, I would like to ask our stat man right now what he's got for rushing yardage for Finn Murray. What's he about in the 70s right now, or?
64.
64 yards rushing.
64 rushing and 45 25 passing.
Mark, I believe that Barnstable called the timeout last play and this play, and that's what we're seeing here.
Okay, they're just trying to preserve clock at this point.
I'm pretty sure.
Murray's like Michael Vick. He has a cannon of an arm and the legs of a horse.
Okay, so Will Henry just compared Finn Murray to Michael Vick.
All right, Finn, up the middle again. Explodes for another 8-9 yards.
And it's the offensive line of Acton Boxborough. And you've got people like Kyle Terranova, Durstein. You got TJ Mabarty, Andrew Fleming. All these guys are now taking over and opening these holes for Finn Murray as this game winds down.
That should be Barnstable's last time out, I would guess. 2nd and 1. Ball's on the 16-yard line.
And there's that big water. Boy, I tell you, that is the biggest water.
I've never seen anything like it. The Patriots don't even have that.
I mean, that looks like one of those things that you see up top on a hill, you know? You know, that could serve a small town.
There should be a logo on that thing or something.
That thing in the Lions.
Well, I hope we've given the Lincoln Sudbury coaches something to think about here as we approach the beginning of the Dual County League season next Friday night at 7 o'clock at Lincoln Sudbury.
All right, 2nd and 1. And that's a touchdown! That's it! Stan Bernard! Finley drops that in perfect. And there you go!
Is that a perfect play or what? That ball could not have been thrown any better. Stan Bernard got that 1 foot in. Look at this throw. And look at where it winds up. And look at Stan Bernard. He's in. He's got that 1 foot in. If it were the pros, it wouldn't be a touchdown. But 1 foot is all you need in high school.
Beautiful play. All right, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:58 to go in the game, it's the Colonials. Put it up there, 28. Barnstable, 14. Red Raiders. And what I love about that is Coach Lopez of LS packed up the camera and walked out of here after that. So there you go.
Yeah, you remember that movie, Waiting to Exhale? Well, I've just exhaled. Yeah, look at this. This is worth another look. Look at this. 1 foot in, great concentration by Stan Bernard. And Finn Murray ran all the way to him, and they just basically knocked each other out there afterwards.
That's a lot of practice on the field to get that throw right. And he threw that ball from, that's a good 35 yards in the air, probably to the corner. Beautiful.
There's absolutely no room for anything but perfection on that pass.
We got to cover this kick. They kick it away, and it's going to go into the end zone.
Oh, that's a touchback. Good. Well, what's going to make any hope of a comeback even more difficult for Barnstable is the fact that they burned their timeout. There we go.
Look at the blocking up front. And you got 55 on the they still blitzed that play. All right, how are we playing this? We got single safety, Finn Murray. Wow.
Got a lot of guys. Got a lot of guys on here in the box here.
Cyril.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Let's hear it! Let's hear it for the Flem Dogs! Okay! All right.
Andrew Fleming with the sack. Doesn't give up here. He's going for it. Strip that ball away as well. Great technique, and Peter Kuski goes down. A little bit of confusion in our defense here. All right.
Oh, what a throw.
What a throw. And that's the kind of arm he was showing in practice.
And once again, that's a throw on the run.
I think his completion percentage on the run is 100%.
Yeah, and there's a flag here, and that's going to come back.
Can't see on the replay. Can't see where that.
Literally, he throws better on the run. He throws better when he's got that momentum
on the run. All game. Darren Stanton checks in.
Yeah, he's had a good game, a really good game. Number 53, Darren Stanton, is a senior, and you know there's so many teams where kids play and they come to their senior year and they just blossom.
All right, Peter Kuski under pressure and
hey, that could be a safety. Is that a safety or no? That's right at the 1 foot line
Darren
there.
Stanton, I believe, with the sack.
Yeah.
On the 2 yard line.
Yeah, that proves my point, right? Look at this. Look at 53. He just keeps bullying. That's just a bull rush, and he gets off his block. And look at that.
Keeps his shoulders square.
He had some help too.
All right, Peter Kuski looking downfield. He's little middle screen.
Oh, that's it. Now
that is a safety, I believe.
That is a safety.
That is.
Picciello, number 24, having an unbelievable defensive game. And look at Nick. Look at Nick. He's right on it. Doesn't give the guy a chance to get out of the end zone. Forward progress does not get over the line, and that is a safety.
They haven't added that to the...
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Half-yard line.
They gave him the half-yard line, but one of them actually signaled a safety. I guess he was overruled.
All right, 47 seconds and counting.
Now, the ball is on the 1/2 yard line, and they've got to get to the 35 for a first down with 36 seconds to go.
Here's the replay here.
Look at this. Oh, I don't know about that.
The timeout on the field.
I mean, seriously, what do you do when you're down?
Let's see that replay
when
one
you're
more time.
down by 2 touchdowns?
Looks to me like he was.
Did he have control of it?
Okay, let's
watch
take a look
the end zone line here. He's on the one right now, but he falls, and his knees and the ball and the shoulders.
I could see where his feet, when he caught the ball, were just slightly over the goal line.
So that's forward motion?
And that's forward motion. So
Okay.
I could see where once again, I think they made a good call.
Here's the play again.
Yeah, if you watch this,
I think forward motion is the right call.
Yeah, just watch this. Where his feet, take a look at where his feet are. Okay, he's over the line.
Yeah, forward motion is the right call. Okay, here we are in our prevent layer with 29 seconds to go, no timeouts. And they punt it away. And we're just not going to handle this ball and just let it roll. Clock's ticking down. It'll go to the 46-yard line of Barnstable. 17 seconds to go on the clock, and we're...
All I have to do is hike the ball once, and we have a very strong win against a really, I think, a formidable, good team. Barnstable is a quality team with some good skilled players. Okay, we've got the...
Here's the victory formation.
Yeah,
I love
yeah, that's it.
I love that.
The victory formation for a W.
Always good to see the kids shaking hands. A lot of respect here. And that'll do it, folks. 28-14. AB comes out strong, plays a very balanced game. And you can see this offense developing. You see our defense. You see the team speed. You see really a nice team developing for this 2018 season. And it's nice to see Coach Lopez pull up his camera and go back. We'll have a tough contest next week at Ellis on Friday night. But you know, before we get there, we got to take a look at the second half action and what a second half it was. So we'll be right back with second half highlights after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at second half highlights. AB comes up big, 28-14. And here's Barat with a nice power play off the left side, and he spins around for about 15 yards.
Okay, Finn Murray making it look easy. Coming right in the end zone.
Nice option. All right, Kudakowski looking, and he throws nice post pattern to his partner, Baldessaro. Those two, nice combination.
Okay, look at this, textbook. And look at Ethan Logue just getting in the way and getting another 10-15 yards for Otero.
All right, Finn looking, throws the ball out to Otero on a slant. And again, this lateral quickness just leaves a cornerback.
Right, with a broken ankle.
Oh.
All right, going back to pass, and look at Matt Cox changing his number, downsizing from 82 to 50 with a great sack.
That's Barat with a nice outside run. You see, again, Ethan Logue with a pancake block on the outside. And Barat just picks his way down the field.
Okay, Peter Kuski going, and once again, look how he throws on the run. He just is a lot better, and then Baldessaro trying to make as much as he can out of it. And look at Finn Murray. There's Finn, and oh yeah, it was Finn Murray that actually knocked the ball out. I thought it was Pachillo.
Big play to end the game there.
That was a great play. That was a game-changing play, that one.
There's Finn. Again, we attack with just a few seconds left in the game to Stan Bernard. Perfectly thrown pass. You can't throw that any better. 1 foot inbounds, touchdown. puts the game away.
Okay, here we go. That is it a safety? Isn't it a safety? I think the ref made the right call. He was just over that line, but Nick Pacillo just had the defensive game of the year. And I want to thank Will Henry for stepping back and allowing me to do color today. I appreciate it. I realize, don't get used to it. Okay, he's after my job, you know that. And Corinne Joseph, Brittany Ford, Brian Coulahan, Chris Gray, Robin Kenny, Pat Snow, our instant replay guy, and of course our director, our mentor, Rick Degon. Thank you so much. You're the best staff in the world, and this is a great group to work with. And the other thing I want to do a big shout out to our staff. They have the local cable awards every year, and they have the Northeast United States, which includes all of New England and New York City. And we got award for the third best sports programming, and that's a big part of it is Rick and the staff and the camera people and the instant replay, and just a great group. And I want to thank you all, and just a great team effort.
That's great. You know, what a great crew. And every, you know, it's just an example today. The crew gets here 10 a.m. for a 1 o'clock game. So they're 3 hours before game time, setting up, going through all the details. They got great depth on their bench. You got everybody backing up on instant replay and everything else. It's
and we get here at 10 minutes to 1 and say, "Where's my water?"
That's it. That's true. It's unbelievable. So a big time game. We entered this game. We got into the top 20. I think we're here to stay in the top 20. We got a huge game next week, but we beat some serious competition today. It was great. Thanks again to everybody, sponsors, camera crew, and everything else. AV is really looking good for this 2018 season. So with that, thanks everybody. We'll see you next week, and we appreciate you watching this presentation of ActonTV Sports.